This is the brand new Bricklink Designer Program Series 4 Merchant Boat. But how did we get this early? Well, let's take a look. Sitting here in the Stud City office reading some emails, and I just got an email that says your package is arriving from Bricklink. But I didn't order anything. What the heck could this be? I just got an email and a package. Oh my gosh, package got a little wet. And why is it so small? What could this be? Well, let's open this one up. I'm actually really excited for this because I don't quite know what it is. I think I have an idea, and obviously it has to do something with Lego, but not traditionally. So, oh, it is exactly what I think. That's a whole bag of Lego bricks. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. But the real question is, what Lego set is this? And more importantly, what Bricklink Designer Program Lego set is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in front of me is one of the newest Series 4, yes, unreleased Series 4 Bricklink Designer sets. Now, even at the time of recording, I don't know which one this is. I hope it's the Lego train, as that is one I was most interested in. But I'm going to go ahead and crack this open, and let's see exactly what it is. I'll probably have to check my emails too. That might help me. I do know there is no instructions in the Bricklink Designer Program, so there's definitely a little bit of challenge there because all the instructions are online to begin with for all Bricklink Designer Program sets. So like that, this set will also be on online instructions, and I'll probably also get those early via like PDF or something, and I'll just download them, and I'm going to start building this bad boy so we can take a look. Is that a new Lego train coming to the train table? Yep, let's start cracking this open. And if you don't recall, Series 4 on the Bricklink Designer Program is going to kick off on February 4th. Of course, we'll be live streaming here on our YouTube channel for the crowdfunding, just like every other release. But here's some other really cool releases, like the Merchant Boat. That one I'm definitely buying. I'll still probably buy 2 copies of the Wild West Train as a huge train fan. We have the Medieval Sea Market, and then the Siege Encampment, and the Riverside Scholars. But now that I'm looking at some of these pieces, I'm almost wondering if this is the Merchant Boat instead of the Wild West Train. I don't know. It's time to crack this open and have a look. Well, now that I have my instructions downloaded over here on my iPad, let's crack this bad boy open and see what exactly is inside. I'll really be honest, I thought I saw wheels inside, and I was like, oh, this is the train. But now I'm seeing this like sand blue color, and I'm like, this has got to be the Merchant Boat. Either way, this is the 2 most anticipated sets I was excited for, so this is going to be thrilling. And I think it's also really cool to kind of just sit here and guess what Lego set this actually is. So, yeah, let's take a deep dive into it. So, bag number 0 is probably where we're going to start. It looks like we have a bunch of longer pieces here and staircases and huge plates. So that'll be the starting point. And then bag number 1, it looks like we get a brick separator in there, some gears, what I think to be some tires. Yeah, that's crazy. So looks like there's some tires in here. That's where I thought this was going to be a train, but I'm really thinking this is the Merchant Boat. Yeah, with this sand blue color in here, it surely is. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this build, and yeah, we'll get a final view after this thing is completed. So enjoy the ride. To start this off, organization is key. Every Lego piece is organized in baggies, so I figured I'd lay these out from 0 all the way to whatever number it goes to. Bags 0, bag number 1, we have bag 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11 there, a little backward sequence, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, bag 19, bag 20, bag 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, up to bag 28, all laid out in front of us in our handy dandy instruction booklet. With that being said, this build looks rather exciting, so let us begin. As we begin with the construction of the Merchant Boat, the whole hull is being built by bricks, and you can see some usage of all of those tire pieces and elements as this thing's going to roll. As you can see, we roll very smoothly
or a feature you'll find later in today's review video. Now, there is a lot of brick elements to piece together this entire hull, but holy heck, is this thing well designed and very firmly placed when you assemble all of the pieces. It really is a sturdy, nice steamboat, and something I really admire when building a Lego set. As we move away from the hull of the ship, we start decorating the sides of it, and it's more like these big, larger brown panels that go all along the borders on a snot technique to kind of enclose the entire structure. Of course, adding all of our details such as the nice sand colors and the windows to give all the elements of this steamboat the proper look that we are going for. Like I mentioned previously, this is definitely a massive steamboat. This thing is very large, and I'll show a comparison of this compared to some of the other ships currently on the market. But as we go through this, keep in mind this set does come with 1,933 pieces, which is quite a lot and almost comparable to like a Lego modular building. As you move up the ship, you start building the corridors in below the deck and then onto the next level. The second level is that sand blue color, which is probably my favorite color to begin with in this build. I think it looks so good over all the desert tans and browns. It's just a good color choice, but this set is just packed with details, and this whole entire floor is going to be modular style and very nice to be placed on top of the steamboat ship and then removable to see what's inside of it at any time you really want to take a look. Finally, there's a third floor here that has a little bit of hidden details inside of it, like a bedroom, and again is a removable floor similar to a modular style building. In this merchant boat, we're going to get a handful of minifigs and 3 stickers.
Inside the set, you are going to get 2 animals. One is going to be a little kitty cat over here, and then a puppy. Well, not really a puppy, more of a full-grown dog. On top of that, you're going to get 4 minifigs included in the set, including this girl right here with her long brown hair, her kind of like shirt white over white with red stripes. And we next have probably a mechanic of the ship. That's what he looks like. It looks like he's working on this bad boy, maybe a loyal crew member. And then we also have a girl over here in her orange sweater vest, who also looks to be as if she is fishing. On top of that, my favorite minifig is going to be what I would call the captain. A hat like that, you'll certainly be the best captain there is on those seas. Now, I do love his color scheme. His dark green here, I just think looks exceptionally well. Holy heck, that just blasted off his fingers. But I love the sand green here. His torso looks fantastic. The beard, it gives the captain vibes. Job well done for minifig selection. On top of that, we only had 3 stickers included in the set, and I think that's a massive win. The first one over here is going to be right here, BL 1998. Not sure if this is the birth year or decided year of what the significance this is, but I'm assuming that is Bricklink 1998. I know we can answer some more of our questions in a designer interview that we can hopefully get after we launch this review video, but in time, we'll answer some of these questions that I still have yet to know. The next 2 stickers are actually included in below the deck. And to access them, you can simply remove that entire floor, similar to what you would see in a modular style building. And to get inside of there, here I'll take a walk around of our new merchant ship. And holy heck, you could see inside here, there's so much details, but actually it's probably even hard to notice how good my sticker placements are. You have 2 different characters. One is this crew member, potentially the wife of the captain. She has a sticker element on a 2x3 tile, that is, and she looks pretty exceptional. And then there's a picture of the actual captain himself in his orange beard, green hat, and even his green torso, and I think that looks fantastic. Now, while we're inside below the deck, we can also take a look at some of the rugs here around the door to get in, some of the window access, some of the things you could see in there. You can even see this whole like fireplace turbine thing here to use for the steam, as this is technically a steam, not locomotive, but a steam ship. And then also a kitchen area, kind of a whole seating here, so the captain and his wife, lovely wife, can sit there and have their lunch or breakfast or dinner on the water. How romantic. There's some of the more of the kitchen there, jam-packed with details. And then honestly, under the staircase is a nice little bed with a really unique bed design. I love the pillow element there. I don't know if you could see that, but I thought that was a unique part usage and something I just really haven't seen before. Adding back our next floor, which was that sand blue basic captain area here, you can see you got a fishing like deck here. Check that out. You can
launch your line and fish right off where you're fishing and docking from the boat. That is pretty cool where you're steering from. So this is going to be the captain's area. This is just fully rotatable to, to steer the ship. How cool is that? You also have some pirate goodies in there. Maybe he looted some really cool stuff. It seems to me some gold bars. So this guy is a lot more wealthy than I am. So I guess maybe a career on the sea is meant to be. We also have this really cool, unique fishing line that is more for larger fish here, I would say. And check that bad boy out. It has a whole entire hook mechanism with chains, and you can load that up as if you were fishing on it. So that is another cool feature. Again, I'm just argumenting over the sand blue color for the color choice. I think is just fantastic usage here. And you also have this bird over here, which potentially is a parrot on the back, hanging out on the ship. And then in the front, you have your steam pipes here, which I think look exceptionally well, and just overall great scale for this build. Adding our third and final floor with full details inside of it, similar to a modular style building. You can see me just place it on the ship like so. Pretty simple and straightforward. However, this one is a little bit harder to get into. You actually have to just remove these entire panels. And if I go ahead and flip the panels, you can see they're basically studded here, so on like hinges. So basically you just remove those to access the interior of the ship. And once you do that, you can see this is pretty simple here. There's just another bedroom with a drop-down ladder. How cool is that? And then you can see the bed, and there's actually a pirate chest in there with some goodies inside. Now on the outside, you have some more of your floral pieces, which definitely gives some accent to the ship. But as mentioned, the top here doesn't just open up. You actually have to pull it off. So pretty simple and straightforward. You just kind of clamp it down like so, and you just move on with it. So similar to a modular style building, I think it's still very effective for the roof and different layers to this building. 100% the coolest part though is that this thing entire merchant boat is on wheels here, and if you start rotating or pulling it forward, the whole entire wheel section here is rotating as if it's scooping and sliding through the water. Like, how cool is that? It makes some cool noises too. I don't know if I could shut up here and you can hear it. Yep, it almost sounds like it's chugging along. I really enjoy this. I think this is such a unique play feature and just well designed for a set. And often, like, you know, giving it credit, like this was just a really interesting build and a fun build at that. Like I really enjoyed piecing this together and just wondering what the heck are these wheels are for, as I had no idea as I had begun this set. But that was a really cool feature. On top of that, on the exterior side, I think the set looks fantastic. We've talked about this one in videos prior, so it's a little bit surreal for me to have this in hands early because this set is just freaking gorgeous. So only 3 stickers is a definite dub. In the front, you can also start to see some of the details here, like some stuff that our beautiful captain here and his missus get to eat. So they got some like carrots or some greenery. They got some fish. They even have some fish above deck here where the cat's hanging out and lingering. You got some nice details like this scope here. Lanterns hanging out. 5 little details here with studs. Just beautifully done. Even in the front of the ship, you have this nice little archways here. I think that's a nice little added detail to kind of give it texture for the merchant boat. But aside from that, it's time to place this next to one of the other Lego ships that's currently on the market. I currently built the Endurance not too long ago, so maybe that's a good stepping stone to kind of navigate and pull this next to. I also have the Destiny's Bounty hanging out over here, so that might be a good comparison. So let me pull those down and have a look here. While I'm doing that, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about this set that I can reach out to the designer about and hopefully get them answered. I think that'd be a really interesting segment. So comment that in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to conduct that interview and get some really fascinating questions going and hopefully some awesome answers about this Bricklink designer program set. Here is a scaled version comparison of the Endurance, which retails for $260. Don't forget that. And here we have the Merchant Boat, which we still, at the time of recording for me, is a price unknown. And I'll give a conclusion on what I think the price will be at the end of today's video. So make sure to stay tuned for that as we give our guess. But here's a nice little scaled version. Obviously, I don't want to do this set disjustice. It's a lot smaller than the Endurance, but keep in mind, the Endurance is just kind of built for size and magnitude. Although I do think it's an amazing Lego ship, it is micro scale with not minifig scale in mind and is just a lot larger in magnitude in that sense. However, I still love that set, but in comparison, the Merchant Boat is so much more detailed in the aspects of minifigures. Like, this set is clearly designed to have all those fun little features, as from florals to the butterfly hanging over the lip there, to all the different flags, the buoys on the sides of the ship, even the chains here holding on to our stationary pieces. So really just a whole different ship. Now let's give it a look next to the Destiny's Bounty, which is a Lego Ninjago ship. Now if you do comparison to this, I believe at the time this set retailed for $140. The entire inside of this is detailed, and there is a below the deck section. It's just not that detailed. Now it is only technically one floor, but still a little bit of a modular style building as well, just not to the level of the Merchant Boat. So keep in mind that this set was $140, is licensing branded under Ninjago from the Lego group. I still loved and adored this set, but holy heck, the design and level of detail from here to here is a big difference. Now, again, trying to keep that price point in mind, I'm definitely steering towards sub 200, but we'll see by the end of this video. But a massive thank you to Lego and the Bricklink designer program for including our channel to have the opportunity to review this early as well as build it. This was such a joy, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As for price, truthfully guys, this is such a tough one to decide on because I just don't know just yet. It does come with 1,900 pieces, so automatically I'm always thinking about 10 cents price per piece ratio as far as BD pre, but I think this set will be priced around $180. That's just my guess, but I think that would be a fair value for this set. Who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I personally love this one. It was one I was going to buy day one because I love modular buildings, and this is the first boat ever that kind of includes modular building aspect into a Lego boat. Like, how cool is that? But let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thanks for what you're watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video entertaining, informative, or insightful, give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes. And as always, subscribe if you want more Lego content. I'm Christopher from Stud City. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.